Hi all, this is Barnet Drummer. Going to look at another piece of equipment this week, and it's a preamp I bought a while back, Chinese preamp, and it's the model 728A. I think I paid around about £200 for this, and this must be about 5 or 6 years ago. I found it a really good preamp, and let's just have a look at the constructions to start with. So, as you can see, this is quite solid. I think it's really well made, to be honest. Better made than some amps in this price range. Just normal integrated amps, and it's really sturdy, it's heavy, it weighs quite a lot, and I'll just go over the look of it. So you've got your power button, you've got your bypass, balance, bass and treble, and obviously if you press that it bypasses, and then you have your volume and your selector. So you've got 4 inputs you can have into this. There's no phono selector either, no phono stage on this. And volume. My only thing from the front of this is I don't think we need to see the valve, but for me it would have been nice if that was covered up. And then also these, you can get different variations, but I don't like the silver on these volume controls, the selector controls. If that wasn't there, I think it would look nice, and perhaps even that writing, just the style of the writing. Other than that, it's solid, like I say, well made. If I turn it round, you can see the back. So there's your 4 lots of inputs, and then you've got 2 lots for speaker on your outputs. This is really for by wiring, and then just your kettle lead for your power. And actually it's quite good, they have a fuse here so you can take your fuse out, replace it there, which is quite nice. So what I'm going to do now is I'll take the top off and we'll have a look inside. Okay, so I've taken the case off. That's a bit problematic, it's just a bit tight. As you can see, it's nicely laid out inside. All the electronics. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 valves. This looks like it's connected to the circuit, but I won't be convinced it is, but it possibly could be. It's got wires coming to it. The bit of naffness for me is having LEDs. It has LEDs on the side here to light this up, which I'll show you when I plug it in, which I just don't think you need. But actually, I mean, it's really well laid out inside. It's really nicely done, I think, and yeah, it's good. So what I'll do now is, as you can see inside, so if we have a close up here, and then for anybody who's into circuits, you can see what's going on there. So I can't really talk about this too much, but just from appearance, it looks like it's nicely set out. And this is supposed to be based on the Marantz 7 amp, I believe. So there we go. So what I'll do next is I'm going to put the top back on, we'll plug it in, and take it from there. Okay, so I plugged it into the mains. I thought we'd look at it because it's got valves in with the case off. Obviously, you need to be careful doing this. So I'll turn the power on. This is quite nice actually, not so much this bit, but where it warms up and it flashes on a red, and then eventually it should change to a blue. It means it's ready, warmed up. So that's it did last time I powered this up. It just takes a little while. There you go, it's blue. That means the amp's warmed up, it's ready to go, I believe. And so like I said, you've got these LEDs. I mean, you could disconnect the LEDs if you didn't want that, but yeah, don't think you need that. And then obviously you can see your valves here, they're all warming up, the valves, so they're all lit up, and they're glowing, but not as much. These two are glowing more at the minute. But yeah, that's just to get an insight. So I'll turn it off now, put the case cover back on, and then we'll play some music for it. Okay, so I've rigged the preamp up now. So what I'll do is it's running through a Proton AA1150 power amplifier. So I'll turn the power amplifier on first, just wait for that to warm up. There we go, we're up and running there. And then I'll turn on the, as I said before, it takes a little bit of time to warm up, because I've had it on a minute ago. Hopefully it should be alright. Get in there. It takes probably about 30 seconds, start to finish, to warm up. Here goes the blue light. and we're there. Okay, so now we'll play some music. So I think it sounds really good for the money. It's only, I paid it said about 200 quid. I've had it for about 6 years. We use it now and then. I think it's, like I said, really good value. It's well made. There's a few bits I'm not particularly happy with the valve shown here. But yeah, if anybody's considering getting one, I think they're good value for money. So yeah, I hope you enjoy my video, and I hope to have another video up shortly.